What's up, 10 Scale Squad? Did you get your lab coats ready? Me either, but we should have, because today we're doing science. A lot of manufacturers claim that their electronics are waterproof, but what does that even really mean? How waterproof are they? Today, we're gonna find out. This is my RGT Suzuki Jimny. It's a dirt cheap, short wheelbase 10 scale rock crawler that I've had for a couple years. I did a couple budget spec upgrades, but nothing in here is expensive or what I would call premium. And aside from the servo, all the electronics are completely stock. I don't expect it to survive what I have in store for it, and I usually don't like to destroy things just for the sake of destruction, but I have big plans for this little truck that don't include using the cheapo electronics. So I don't feel bad about donating them to science, and neither should you. The thing is actually like pretty quick and really tight turning radius. I mean, look at that. Really tight. Through the rough stuff, yeah, no problem at all. No problem at all. Oh yeah. Come on, wheel speed. There we go. I swear, hills never look as steep on camera as they do in real life. This is a pretty legit hill. Getting up this thing on my dirt bike is pretty exciting. But this little thing, oh yeah, just loves it. Loves it. And back down. Yeah, maximum berries. So we're gonna send this thing into the drink. How much water is too much water? Will we kill it? What are the tires gonna be like? What's it gonna do to the lights? What's it gonna do to the lipo that's in this thing? I honestly have no idea, but there's only one way to find out. Let's get to it. So right down here is where we're going to enter the stream. And it's full of rocks, it's full of shallow water, but then it does get pretty deep. Deep enough to, I think, fully submerge this thing. Oh, and look at that little donkey just going through all the rough stuff like it's nothing. Look at it go over the rocks. No problem at all. Oh, high centered a little bit. Trying to film and drive at the same time. There we go. No problem. So if you're playing along at home and you want to do some water shenanigans with your crawler, it's always a good idea to tape up your rims. Any holes that might be in the rim to let the foam breathe. Yeah, you're probably going to want to tape that up. You lose a little bit of tire flex, but you're going to keep the water out of the foam. And once your foam tires get water in them, they're never the same again. Trust me. So far, so good. Here it's getting a little, it's definitely getting deeper. Oh. And I'm at an angle where I can't really see what's under the water. So, oh yeah. Loving it. The ESC is definitely getting wet. But so far, it's handling real good. No issues. Loving it. Nothing on this is really like waterproofed. I know that there's ways to waterproof your rigs. You know, you can use grease or Vaseline on some of the ports on your receiver. I didn't do any of that. This is just pretty much as you would pull it out of the box and take it ripping. So we'll see. Oh, look at how majestic it is as I get it stuck. But I mean, for being a little short wheelbase crawler, it's dealing with these rocks actually really well. And if I was paying attention on driving and not keeping it in frame, I think I could probably be doing a better job. Oh, I am really stuck now. Yep, got it. I haven't had to use the hand of God yet. We're doing good. All right, so I am here on a little beach, and right behind me, it gets pretty deep. Let's just YOLO it. Luckily, the rocks over here aren't quite as aggressive. Oh, oh, she's getting deep there. Oh, oh yeah. Oh. I am somewhat concerned about losing radio signal. As soon as that antenna goes underwater, it's gonna dramatically decrease the range. Uh-oh. Am I stuck? It's still going. I think I'm just stuck on a rock. We're doing good. Yeah, so that ESC and the battery have been completely submerged at this point. Servo completely underwater, and I'm stuck on a rock. Ugh. I really don't want to have to get in this water. Dude, she's loving it. Look at that. Still sounds good, although a bit muffled. Yes, come on. Swim. Yeah. So this is just a normal soft pack 2S LiPo. Nothing crazy. I'm gonna stand up so I can see where I'm going here. Oh, we're in a hole. Oh, we're in a hole. Oh, we're in a hole. Look at that. It's floating. It's crawling along with just the front tires touching the bottom. Oh, there was a big bubble. Oh, it's gonna flip over. Come on, baby. Lights are still on. Oh, it's still moving. It's still moving. Can you see what's happening here? Uh-oh. No, we're still going. We're still going. That, all the electronics, everything is completely submerged at this point. Oh, come on, stay together. Stay together, turn into it, turn into it, turn into it, turn into it. Oh, we're on our side. We're floating. We're floating. Oh no. Yeah, I think this is the part where I get wet. Dang it. And it's flipping upside down. Look, we're still going though. All right, I took off my shoes and socks. Rescue mode engage, here we go. Ooh, is it cold? Yes, it is. And boy, those rocks are sharp. Yep, she's completely submerged. Yep. Ah. Oh, we lost a container. Yep, that's full of water. Found these on the Jungle website. Pretty affordable. We're back. Steering still works. Oh yeah, dude, the thing is fine. The thing is absolutely fine. What? I'm actually quite surprised by that. That was underwater for a couple minutes while I got into rescue mode. And yeah, the thing is just absolutely fine. Impressive. Lights still work. Everything's good. Well, you know what they say, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. So let's put this thing back in the drink and just be ignorant with it. How about that? That's full throttle. Those electronics are absolutely underwater. Absolutely underwater. Ah. Let's just do some laps. Let's just do some laps. Oh no, don't get stuck again. I don't want to go into rescue mode again. Come on. Oh yeah. Look at it go. I am actually impressed here. It doesn't seem like it seemed like it was slowing down at first, but uh-oh. Uh-oh. I still have steering, but I don't have drive. Ah, man, I gotta rescue it again. Are you kidding me? Work smarter, not harder. And easy, easy. There we go. Oh, yeah, my foot's wet. Awesome. Oh, God. Guys, I think we're actually just on LiPo cutoff. I don't know if that battery was 100% charged. It's only like an 1100 milliamp hour anyway. And I was running it pretty hard before we got down to the creek here, but I think it's gonna be okay. What do you say we open it up and just look everything over? Okay, it is the next day, and I just noticed that there was a little chip taken out of the front. We got a little bit of body damage, but amazingly, this thing still absolutely runs, or at least it did yesterday evening when I tried it. So let's actually get the lid off this thing. Let's take a look, shall we? I mean, it's dirty, but it looks pretty good. Remarkably, the tires, yeah, they're definitely spongier than they were, but I thought water was just going to be oozing, gushing out of them, and they appear to be completely and totally fine. These are not real bead locks, so whatever water is in there, it's probably going to be in there forever. But I think I mentioned before, I do have plans for this thing, which do not involve these wheels and tires. Comment below if you smell what I'm cooking. Let's just double check and make sure it is still alive. Servo is still Gucci, and oh yeah, I am impressed. I did not have high hopes for this thing at all, but it pulled through, man. What a tough little donkey. I do want to take a wheel off and just kind of see, just kind of assess the damage or what kind of shape the hubs are in here. Yeah, that's pond scum, all right. And, you know, it's full of debris, but nothing that is too bad at all. The hardware looks like it may be starting to rust a little bit. That's to be expected. U-joint for the front drive shaft and rear drive shaft definitely look a little rough, and it is full of pond scum. Oof. Oof. It smells of fish. The shocks seem to be totally fine. They still have oil in them. I don't really think that they're leaking at all, surprisingly. And this is all budget spec stuff. What do you think? Should I go through with my plans of kind of completely redoing this thing, kind of going through it and changing it all up? Or should I just leave it alone? Has it earned its right to stay in this state and just live as a plucky little crawler? I am also curious to see what the diff looks like. There's still grease in here. I can't believe it actually had grease from the factory, and it doesn't look like it's the best quality grease. It looks like it's just one glob in one spot, and the rest of the ring gear is not got much grease on it. I'm impressed. It wasn't like it was full of water or anything. The little RGT crawler. You can still get these. They're super duper affordable. I'll put a link to where I got this one down in the description below. And if this is your first time checking out the channel, welcome. I'm glad you found it. I like to do RC shenanigans like this all the time. I've got some wicked stuff coming up. You're going to want to stick around. And if you liked this video, maybe check out the first video I did on this thing. Or maybe this other video where I put paddle tires on a crawler and ran it in the snow because I thought that was a good idea for some reason. Anyways, we'll see you next time. Man, we're freaking chopping crawlers out here. Chopping them!